Well, tell us what you got with him, huh?
An induction cooker.
It's a Farberware induction cooker. Don't forget that.
It has a 2-year limited warranty.
Well, we got
I didn't even know if I
we bought one of these at Goodwill probably about 10 years ago, and it was all written in Japanese. Even I don't know if we even had a book, but it was all Japanese, and we didn't know what all the controls were. It's still upstairs stored away. I don't know where it is. It's probably upstairs, right, Mama?
Nope, it's on the basement.
Oh, so anyway, we didn't know what to do with it. We got it to go on, and it boiled water. That's about all we knew how to do. This one is written in
English.
English.
I am from America.
English.
It says English.
It's written in English.
Not British.
English. Well, they don't say the L's, they say R's. Like fried rice, fried lice, or something.
Retard.
Fried lice. Fried lice. Okay, Bob, I do an unboxing, which will probably be in Hodgepodge 29, by the way.
Book.
Got a book in it. Then you got a free item with it too. Don't forget that. You get a bonus. You get a bonus. Some kind of maybe omelet pan or something. You could make supper with it. Sirloin tips. Use your new pan. Probably have to wash it though. I think you're supposed to wash it, aren't you?
How do I know if somebody made me not spit in this thing?
I don't know. The camera is automatic mode. I don't know how to do it.
They sold this at Walmart of all places.
Huh. So the lady bought it at Walmart. How much?
I don't know. It says it was distributed through Walmart. I don't know.
Oh.
And
Yeah, Walmart does sell Farberware stuff.
it's 2015.
So 2 years ago. That's not too old. The lady on eBay, she never used it. She said her mom got one and she got one as a gift, and she never used it. And her mom loves it, and she don't know what it's like. But she didn't see no sense in having it if she didn't use it. So it's brand new, never used. And I got it at a substantial savings, I hope. Considering what other ones sold for on eBay, less than half price. The way I like it, cheap.
Cheapskate!
Yeah. I think it was 25 bucks or something like that.
Oh, that's not bad. That's a
No,
long price
I don't
for
think so.
Farberware.
No, I thought that was very reasonable, considering it's brand new.
Put that there.
This is for mostly, supposedly for the camper, right, Grandma? Is it for the camper?
It doesn't say Farberware on the bottom. Maybe that's why you couldn't use certain pans.
Maybe that's one of those Kathy Mitchell pans. Does that look like a Kathy Mitchell pan?
Please.
Non-stick.
Do you want a couple welts on your head?
It looks a little bit like omelet pan, sort of.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. Look at the handle on it. Boy, they've changed.
Is that a Farberware handle?
No, it's.
So it's probably not a Farberware pan in a Farberware thing.
I don't know. It's very heavy.
Oh, well, maybe it is a Farberware pan.
But this must have something to do with the induction.
Yes, that's the whole point. It's some kind of metal, I guess. I don't know. You have to read the book about
bottom of the Farberware pan.
I think you have to use metal pans. I don't think induction works with like glass, like Pyrex or Corning. I think it has to be.
No.
I believe it does have to be some kind of ferrous. Maybe you could use your walkie on it. Do. Okay, now let's get it out of the plastic and see how shiny, new, and pretty it is. It is in the plastic bag. The lady claims she never used it.
Yep. No sign of use at all.
Wow. That's cool.
That has a bigger circumference than the one I have put away.
Yes, it does look bigger to me too.
It's much bigger, but you're only working with this immediate area right here.
This is some kind of fancy schmancy hot plate.
See,
And it's not supposed to burn your fingers if you touch it.
Right here is where your pan sits.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Well, you're going to have to try it out. Maybe you can make supper on it. Make some sirloin tips. Get the water boiling in it for noodles. Using your Farberware pans, of course. You can use your new 6-quart noodle pan. Whatever.
Oh yeah, you're going to have to get a picture of that.
Get a picture of your 6-quart. I'm not going to reach up there and get it. Maybe we'll make a, you know what? Maybe we'll make a video of you cooking with it, making the sirloin tips for Chef Girl ED. I think we'll do that.
Okay.
Well, that's it, folks. Now, she's got to do a little
timer,
reading and learn how to use it, and we'll try it.
simmer, boil. So this is warm.
Yeah.
Simmer, boil.
You know, if it's like the Japanese in the same controls,
Fry, grill,
we can have that one too as a secondary. Man, once you learn how to use this one, maybe you'll figure out how to use that one, because we didn't know how to do anything on that. We know how to turn it on. I think we figured that much. So yeah, do a little reading or something, figure out how to use it. And I'll come back, we'll make a video for Chef Girl ED of you making sirloin tips and noodles with your new, what's it called, Farberware Induction, I think it was called. Something like that.
Multifunctional induction cooker.
Okay. There it is. Okay, we'll do it. That's it, folks. Okay, we got the noodles boiling. And there it is. Edie's going to make her first attempt at induction cooking with the Farberware induction cooker. The other one is NUWAVE, which is probably better known for QVC and all that kind of stuff, and TV infomercials. But this is the Farberware version, which was sold at Walmart. I don't think it is anymore, though. We haven't seen one. In fact, I've never seen the Farberware before. So I got it on eBay. And Edie's getting ready to put it on here, and she'll turn it on to her power setting, which I would guess would be one of the higher ones, grill or something. And I suppose you could set the timer. Now that turns it on, but that's alright. It won't go on until you put the pan on it. You set your power level, which is one of these.
Okay.
See, yeah, because you don't have a pan on it. It won't go on until you put the pan on. Set your power, and I will go with this hot grill or sear or something. High. Turn your power on. Turn it on first. There you go. There. Now you can set your temperature. That or the higher one, either one. Try that one.
Grill or fry.
Try that one. Okay, now that should show a temperature.
Oh, shut up.
It worked before. Maybe you got to do this.
Quiet, leave me alone. It's kind of low. I wanted it higher.
Let me set this. Oh, I don't know. I didn't read the directions, so I don't know how to set the temperature. That might show the actual temperature of the pan until it gets hot. I don't know what mode you're in. It looks like it's in this one. There we go. We got to do it until you get it up there. Keep pushing it.
Stop!
You want it there? Yeah. 325? Okay. You have to keep pushing the button. That's how this one works. Okay. There you got it. Now start frying. It'll just cook like a normal fry pan. When it's done frying, it'll be done. Normally I would put the meat in first and cook the meat first, sear it, then put the vegetables in so they don't overcook. But Edie just slapped it all together. So she's going to stir fry, which is also good. But when you stir fry, you'll overcook your vegetables a little more. So this is where we have a little difference, but I would probably sear the meat, turn on the highest setting, sear the meat in maybe some butter for about a minute or two at least, because the meat's pretty small. Then you can go ahead and throw in the vegetables and finish stir frying. But Edie's doing it her way, so.
Boiling. See?
Yeah, the pan's hot.
See, right there.
The pan's kind of small. I didn't realize we had so much, but she'll manage with the smaller pan. It's got to be careful you don't make it fall over the edges. And that's what you do. You stir fry it until it's done. And looks like it's working pretty well. Cooking. What's in that bowl over there you got?
Some veggies.
Oh, I thought you had the veggies in it. Probably have the onions at least. It's good to fry up the onions. That's okay. Put the onions in with the meat. That's good because I'll sear them nice too. The thing I say is, the mushrooms and peppers I would wait on. And I have another one of these. We bought one of these many years ago. Probably, I would say 5-6 years ago at Goodwill, and the funny thing is everything is Japanese on it. It's all Japanese, and we had no book, and we didn't know how to use it. It's put away somewhere. I think it's stored away upstairs. I can't remember what it was. I was just going to do the noodles in that one. I think the other one that we have became the NUWAVE. It looks a lot more like the NUWAVE than this one. And we got it, I think it was like $25 way back then. And induction cooktops on stoves were in the $1,000 range. You know, if you got a stove with an induction cooktop, it was close to $1,000, like at Sears or somewhere for the electric range. That would be convection as well. But we didn't even know what it was. I said, well, this looks interesting. Looks like some kind of hot plate. And I thought it was a Japanese hot plate because everything was written in Japanese. We got it home. We got it to boil water and everything, but we didn't know, because everything's written in Japanese, we didn't know what to do or how to use it. So we kind of put it in storage. And that one looks more like the NUWAVE, which is around $100, somewhere around there. This one here is cheaper, although this one on eBay was generally over $60. So, of course, you got to pay shipping. But I'm going to look at Walmart and see if they still sell it. Maybe you can have it sent to the store.
Look at the bigger Walmarts, not our.
You can look online and have it sent to the store.
Not our dipshit one. You could probably,
no, they'll send it to any store if they sell it. It doesn't matter if they have it or not. It's kind of like mail order, but there's no shipping if they send it to the store. That's kind of nice. And of course, they have price matching if you find it somewhere cheaper, like Amazon or something.
Well, Farberware.
Amazon probably has them.
Now Farberware licensed out to China. They used to make everything in the Bronx.
Yeah, well, yeah, everybody's doing that. Let's see, it's frying pretty good. It looks like it's pretty good. Now, some of the crummier ones didn't cook evenly. They get like hot in the middle and cool around the edges because they didn't have enough heating elements. And they were known for uneven cooking, and they were kind of slow, they were weak. This one looks like it's pretty good.
I could personally work better with a smaller spoon.
I'm not sure if this is made in China or Taiwan or...
This one's made in China.
Okay. Maybe Samsung makes one in Korea.
Samsung does make an induction heat one.
Yeah, they probably do because they make stoves. I don't see induction top stoves. I think more people will buy these, you know, I don't want to call it a hot plate, but individual. And it's nice because it don't really get too hot. It's much safer. Like Edie can probably touch the, I could touch it. I'll just touch it there. It's not even hot. Oh, damn. Son of a, oh, anyway. No, it's not hot at all. Oh, noodles are done, so I'm going to stop this, and when that's done, oh, Edie can do the noodles. Go ahead, let that cook.
And my new
Chef Girl Edie.
And my new 6-quart pan.
Oh yeah, she just got this pan at Jamie's flea market. It's the 6-quart, which is pretty scarce in the Farberware. She's got a collection of if I look up here on her pots and pans rack, that's all pretty much Farberware stuff. Edie kind of collects it. Not the woks. The woks are not Farberware. I got 2 woks.
Woks up there.
Yeah, we do have them, but I just want to show that you got lots of Farberware pots and pans on your rack up there. And of course that 6-quart. And then up here you have 2 woks, and I think, I'm not sure if that's a
Farberware.
There's an electric skillet.
Farberware.
And
not Farberware.
The pressure cooker.
Farberware, I think.
That last pressure cooker might be a Farberware. I'm not sure.
This is Wolfgang.
And this is Wolfgang. Wolfgang rhymes with
truck.
Truck, yes. Which starts with an F, ends in CK, and has a U in the middle. Fire truck.
I think we were going to say firefox.
And it's got a nice gravy here.
It's looking good. And we got the noodles drained, so it's almost, and it smells really good.
This is sirloin.
It cooks pretty fast. I don't want my meat rare, but I don't want it medium or well either. I like mine medium rare, on the rare side. This is sirloin beef. We get it Aldi's reasonable. And I don't like my vegetables where you cook the hell out of them either, and they're all mushy. I like them kind of nice. This looks like it's going to be good. Then Edie's going to put a little gravy stuff in there and butter. You got to melt the butter.
Got that in there.
Oh, okay. And a little butter in there for the sauce.
That piece of meat's a little tough.
All right, already.
It's a little tough.
Yeah, well.
That particular piece.
This here may be a Farberware too. It looks like the one on eBay. Becca got that somewhere. I'm not sure if it's a Farberware, but it looks like a Farberware. But Edie likes Farberware. And we used to have Club Aluminum. Becky, I think, has Tefal, which is nice too. The Tefal looks more like Wolfgang Puck.
My mom got her that.
So Edie unplugged it. It's done. So we're going to go eat. But that's it. Didn't take long. And I think it'll be good. Okay, we got Edie with her Farberware induction cooktop. And she made some beef and noodles like stir fry. And she got herself some kind of wine. What kind of wine? Shut up, dog. Dummy. There you go. We'll see how it tastes. Of course, I put crushed red peppers in mine. Let's see what Edie thinks. Is it good?
Delicioso.
So your little cooktop did a good job. I have a little bit of your fine wine. Is this your $3 wine at Walmart? Or Drug Mart or something? That's from Catawba, isn't it?
Paper Moon. If you get on their website, you can order it and have it sent right to your house.
It's domestic here by us, somewhere.
It's from
Nearby.
Vermillion, Ohio.
So it's made right here nearby in our local vinery. And
I'll put it a little closer in case you want to read the small
so
print.
she's got her fine wine. It's I think costs $3 or $4, maybe $5. Cheap stuff, the good stuff. There you go, Edie. And that again is her Farberware.
You can order this online if you want.
Farberware, what do you call it? Induction something or other cooktop. It worked very well. Did a nice. You get the free pan with it. I'm gonna look and see if Walmart still has them. And the other one is what did I say it was? New something or other.
NUWAVE.
NUWAVE or something. That one.
That's a garbage brand.
Well, that one actually is the one on QVC and stuff, and other places. But this worked very well. Very pleased with it.
And also with the cork here,
Yes.
if you get a little eyelet, you can put it in there.
Yep.
Put an extender on it.
Yep. A leader line for fishing with a hook.
And this makes a great float.
Bobber.
Or bobber. When
And you
you're
stick your
fishing.
hook in it so you don't get the hook stuck in your hand.
There you go.
So when you're done fishing, you stick the hook in there and
Yeah.
let it be a safety thing for your hook.
There you go.
We invented that. And I'll have that in my hodgepodge too, with Noah making them. Okay, so that's it. Okay, a couple more recent acquisitions. I got this for Edie on eBay. I already made a video of it, her Farberware induction cooktop. And I got that on eBay for Edie. Thought it'd be nice for camping and cooking out in the camper. Well, we were at Salvation Army a few days ago and we saw this. This is the NUWAVE version that you see on Home Shopper Club, QVC, all that stuff, infomercials. And it's essentially the same. I think they're made by the same manufacturer. This one's got a little more feature to the timer functions. And Edie also got a pan, frying pan, and then of course this one came with the other one. But that's pretty nice. And today we found at Habitat this nice camping percolator. We got a whole bunch of stuff for $4, including that. I got a cutting board, a nice round, whoa shit, break it, why don't you? A nice round pan for the other thing, and I got a round cutting board that needs to get washed, but I thought that was kind of cool, a round cutting board. So I got that all, plus the percolator for $4. Not bad. And then this thing, we got this at Salvation Army as well. Very reasonable. I think this was $25. And this is made by Magic Chef, if I can pick it up. I don't know if I can do it one-handed. But it's a convection cooker. We wanted a convection microwave. We couldn't find a deal on one of those. But I told Edie this is actually probably better than that. If I can get the cord out. There we go. Now it should sit on top. Boy, one there it goes. Anyway, and then it's got this extender ring. You can put that on top and make it even higher. That's an extender for like a turkey or a prime rib or a big roast or a ham. It's got the extender ring. But right now it's mounted lower below as storage. But anyway, that's a convection oven, infrared, and you know, it's very simple, timer and temperature. And it's got the racks that came with it, cooking racks. So that's pretty nice. And dual level rack, I guess, goes like that. And these are to pick the rack up. So anyway, we got that. I think that was $25, brand new, never used. You could see the bottom of it was shiny as could be. It's never been used. $25. They generally retail around $100. These things are usually around $100, $89. And what do we get that for? I think it was 30 or 40. I can't remember which. Somewhere around there. Brand new, never used, including the pan. So not bad. Not bad at all. Nice finds. We're going to use them in the camper. We can use a convection oven. I'm not going to use propane, and that's lower wattage. It's much better. And the same with the extra. Edie likes her induction so much she wants to keep one in the house. So she saw that at Salvation Army, and I was kind of reluctant. And she says, you know, I could put one in the camper and one in the house. And I said, okay. So we got both. Pretty neat though. They are kind of nice. I was kind of skeptical, but after her used it, she's been using it a lot. She likes it. We're going to probably try this out this weekend. I might make some roast in it or something. I don't know what I'm going to make in it yet. Lots of videos on YouTube what you can do with these convection ovens. They're pretty nice. Make some nice roast. I'd love to get a prime rib. Woo! Boy, I haven't had prime rib in so long. Get a standing rib roast in there. Okay, I'm going to try to make an omelet with Edie's cooker. You have eggs, cheese, meat, leftover kielbasa in our case, or you can use ham or whatever, sausage, onions, peppers, and whatever, mushrooms. And we got it cooking here. We're going to try to see. I'm not very good at this. Looks like it's doing very well. There we go. Kind of hard to hold the camera, but there's my first omelet with Edie's Farberware induction cooktop. Woo! Okay, update on this gadget. What was this called? The EWave or NUWAVE cooker or whatever. Something very bad about it. I looked at the infomercials too, and I noticed that you gotta turn things over. I made some nice biscuits in there. They're starting to brown. The top was golden brown. The bottom was raw as hell. So whatever you cook in these damn things, you gotta turn it over and cook side two.
Piece of shit.
Takes longer than the regular convection oven, quite a bit longer, almost twice as long. Plus you got to turn it over and do side two. Takes much longer, and that's very annoying. The thing with this one is if you don't watch your time, you'll burn the bottom, which Edie does all the time, right, Edie? And I never do because I watch the time. It's got a timer. This one's got a timer too. But another thing bad about this is, where do you put the lid? The other one has like a thingy to put the lid on. You kind of like prop it up. But this has no place to. You got to have part of your stove cleared off and let it cool off for about 5 minutes. Then lay the lid down on your stove. You got to have an area to put it that will take the heat when you take the lid off. So this thing, what does this thing do? What does it do, Mr. Beagley? It sucks! It sucks! It's a POS, it sucks. That's right, Mr. Beagley. How does it cook my can? Does it cook Alpo okay? No, it don't.
No, it's a piece of shit.
So, I don't recommend it. Fail!
Epic.
Rubber biscuits. Rubber biscuits. That's them. After you have to turn them over. Oh, this was another one of Edie's little finds. She couldn't resist. A stainless steel, I believe this is a Farberware percolator. Big urn for, I think it was $4 or $6. I can't remember. It's very cheap. And the thing is like new too. And I don't know if it's 30 cups, but it's in beautiful condition. And I told her, I said, you know, for a few bucks, yeah, you can't beat it. It looks like it's got the old style plugs, so this thing might be pretty old, maybe from the 50s or 60s, but very nice condition. If it was used, it was certainly kept clean. So that was another good find. Beautiful big percolator. I can make like, what, 20 cups of coffee there. Besides my good old bun here, it makes about 12 cups. Usually takes me about 2 days to go through a pot of coffee between me and Edie. So, and then of course there's the cafe bun, which also is very nice.